It's just that when I smoke, I think, and I'm always smoking. What if I was born white instead of black? Would Caucasians still talk shit behind my back? Would I jack, pack a pistol, or ever sell crack? Attack an enemy, or walk laps around the track? How would I act if one time cut me extra slack? Would I still blow my dough or be disciplined and stack? I wonder, what type of roof would I live under? My moms and pops together or my family asunder? Most likely, be close to the ones that's most likely. Spiky flat tops that dislike Spike Lee. The fact of the matter, the blacker the batter. The fatter the penis with that yak in the bladder. Would I be humble or still wild and ready to rumble? Crumble chronic and guzzle yak till I stumble. If an if was a fifth, I could knock it down swift. And that ain't an if or a myth. But what if, what if? What if Pops would've never copped that house for sale, and instead bought one with a Damu's dwell? I can tell, I just know myself too well. I be still banged out, giving keyways hell. When I fail with the big homies coming post bail. And Michelle, will she still be in the Norville or my mail? Would I still prevail in them shootouts and love to smell the discharged shells? I bet I'd still be a ride on the set. Squabbing, can't stand to see the homies on the wet. Whacked out, looped up so much he black out. Would I ride in a county jail ride or track out? Hit the blood module or walk the main line? Claim mine with tattoos, throwing up gang signs. What if Pac would've never fell in love with a Glock? Would we still had these thugs that bang from no block? What if? And then what if Eve would've never been deceived? Would we still rob and kill, fornicate and thieve? I believe it'd be perfect with no purpose to grieve. Some say that I'm a dreamer and a little bit naive. What if I didn't have such a gorgeous gift? Would I have to lift boxes on the graveyard shift? Would the war be so wicked with war? And then would niggas get to hang that couldn't kick it before? Would Bin Laden had a been rotten? Still hot and plotting, Armageddon on this modern day sodden. Not in a million years could we predict the pleasure if a man didn't think with his dick. Perhaps we'd be living in a world without straps, claps and kidnaps, no gangster raps. And that's the only thing that make me think twice about if being switched, cause I do it so nice. What if? Nigga don't control none of this shit. That's what if though. I've been through a few storms, but I always knew Emmanuel would see me through. He always do. It get more hard to cry every day go by. I ain't gon' lie, that's why I stay so high. I'm an artist, working at perfecting his pictures, drinking liquor when I should be searching the scriptures. I keep a lone chrome. I ain't trying to get my dome blown while I get my dome blown. I was homegrown. Mama may have and Papa may got, but I'm a man, I can't just stay at they spot. You sitting on your ass, saying you wishing you had it. I'm at my kid's school paying tuition. They say it take a village to raise them from a knee high, but drop them off and let them go live with Eli. Put food on the table, I ain't looking for help. I can bring home the bacon and cook it myself.
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child that can hold his own. Was born alone
all the worries that she already carried. Mom's had me by a man that was already married. That's the circumstances into which I fell. Father Abraham ain't lived with Ishmael. Keep my balance through the troubles I challenge. Such a faithful steward, always gotta double my talents. That's why I go so hard to see my whole 9 yards. Lost time, the low did more than 4 behind bars. I said it, I did it. I'm breaded, I get it, I'm with it. I'm a prophet, they just scared to admit it. I was born alone to die alone. I get high alone, and ain't nothing like your own when you buy a home. Rolling Stone might see me in Miami. No Grammy, but I'm eating and feeding my family. Made a mess. Seen so many die for less, you call it luck. Why can't it just be I'm blessed?
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone.
Can God bless a young nigga when he's obsessed with making money and murder in the process? I confess I'm dirty and dishonest. Listen to my flesh and ignore my conscience. The way I was raised ain't nothing like I am these days. 10 years ago they said I was going through a phase, but amazed a nigga ain't changed his ways. I still smokes and drinks and thinks that crime pays. The lust of the flesh got me brushing with death. I hustle too much to ever suffer the stress of being broke. I'm banged out, fuck trying to hang out, slang out the back door. I smoking my brains out, accustomed to busting, put trust into nothing but dollars and cents with dishonest attempts to make more and take more. Make no mistakes though, I'm sick in the head and I lick for the bread.
Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone. Was born alone to die alone, cause I'm homegrown. God bless the child back in home zone.
Getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
There was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
What's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still just trying to handle what I can, though. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night.
Neighborhood Net Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie Cook-Up Boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
I can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the ozone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs. The only way to low know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing. No good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already 1 and it closed at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Game gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury, ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come on. Come smoke one with us. Come on. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come smoke one with us. Listen, come smoke. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Neighborhood near Puzzle and SPI. We rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, and ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up cause she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, slaughter after century.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come on. Come smoke one with us. Come on. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come on. Come smoke one with us. Come on. Come on. Come smoke one with us. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's roll one long. Matter of fact, roll two so you can have yours and I can do what I do. The show is a blessing. To me here in the black box and blow us a session. Oh, my mama. On a turned up Tuesday. You know we gotta get the oh yeah in. At one point or another today we gotta get out with the oh yeah, cause it is Tuesday, yeah. Oh, my mama. Excuse me. I don't want to play myself and act like it's Tuesday and it ain't. Catastrophe, a momentous tragic event ranging from extreme misfortune to utter overthrow or ruin. A violent and sudden change in a feature of the earth. Catastrophe, a momentous tragic event ranging from extreme misfortune to utter overthrow or ruin. Wow. I never even read when I put it up there. I didn't even go over the official definition of catastrophe. Didn't read it because I just assumed I knew what catastrophe means. March 31st, 2019, it was a catastrophe on the Keyway Christ. Neighborhood nip lost his life on my behalf. On my mama. It's crazy. Y'all know me personally. I don't come on here and discuss none of my hood politics. Let me clarify when I say that. You might hear me talk about an old story from back in the day. Names, faces change, remove when appropriate. Never incriminating. You don't ever hear me talking about, oh, this going on in the hood right now. The homies this, the homie that. That's never been my thing. Even in my lyrics, you hear me mention homies. It's about some throwbacks we used to do back in the day. Nothing extra, right? The only time you hear me mention anything, especially since I've been going live on a regular basis, we had one queerdo hopped up out of nowhere looking twacked out talking about this bitch ass nigga's water. Wooty. He said, when I get shot? He like 3 years ago. And all of a sudden this paperwork popping up. And he started talking about
He want to air it out. Like, well, let's start airing. When we get to airing, we going to air it out. So he did that. I did a little live. And just said the things I've been knowing about him. I just so happen to have been knowing him since like 93. And I've been seeing him mark out since like 94. A series of events all the way through. Nonetheless, at the time, he was a homie, so, right? So, on my mama, the only reason I addressed it on the internet is because he went on the internet, said my name, and said, disrespected me, and said whatever he said. Now, today, this has been a long time ago that all this, there ain't been no, I guess he wants some attention. Because today, a few people get in my DM saying he on IG being disrespectful toward me. Now, for one, I don't pay no mind. Because, for one, Cuz got me blocked on IG. He started trolling me a while ago. And you know me, I'm with the tree, Nolan. No problem. It didn't take him long before he blocked me, right? And then often people screenshot little put it in my DM. I don't ever make no mention of it, especially when he be calling me on my nuts and all that, right? I don't make no mention of it, but it is what it is. Cuz he in his feelings, he feel what he feel. So today he pop up, I guess he had something to say. I ain't looked at it, ain't gonna look at it. For one, cause I'm gonna tell y'all, everybody know where I'm from, right? If you could find one person from East Coast, you can find one person from 6-0, Compton Crib, Pyro, Long Beach, Serenos. I've been doing time in the system since the 90s. Been in these streets right here just as long. You find any individual that occupy any of them arenas with me that can tell you any smut about me, and I'll stop going live for the rest of my life. One day of smut, one iota. Smutless. For those who don't know what smut mean, it mean when you living that lifestyle, having any type of conversation attached to your name where people could say you violated your principles, the code, your morals, your integrity, your character, you marked out, you did some buster, you told on somebody, you ran, anything of that nature will fall under having smut on your name. If I had any 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds of almost kind of like smut, I pray for the first person that raised their hand, present the smut, and I'll be through. You'll never see me on a live again. So that's the first reason I'm not going to go pay attention to what nobody got to say about my cripping, because you can't say nothing about it unless you lying. Now, I can take from it that something must be implied about me not going to the hood and me not being active. I want to thank Cuz for helping me further forward that message that I've been trying to get that message out there for quite some time, because people seem to confuse me with a gangbanger. And I've been expressing, like, I've been, ever since most of y'all know me, I've been a retired former gang member, professional recording artist. And I just happen to, I don't know what it is. When I participate in what they call gangster rap, all of a sudden, when I do it, it's so believable and so real that I'm a gangbanger. But everybody else could just be making records. But, I was a professional artist since most of you guys even know me. And, like, I happen to know this dude since, like, 94. So, 93, when Cuz he ran off. He kind of remind me. I don't come to. Let me get backtrack just a little bit. Well, I don't go to the hood. Like, no, I don't. I ain't been going in a long time, for years. Shout out to Doc, especially in the climate where everything is being recorded, videotaped, and they passing out the RICO Act. When I was just telling y'all not to just people with my career and a public platform with street attachments or affiliations, I told you that I'm from an organization that's highly, highly at risk for that type of targeting. And no longer than I said it, you've seen what happened to the homie, right? So I don't want no documentation and no kind of recent affiliation with no type of gang activity. On top of that, me going to my neighborhood to hang out is a childhood activity. If you know some grandparents that's hanging around with their childhood friends in the ghetto, doing what they was doing as teenagers, show them me. I'm gonna show you the difference between a young fool hanging out in the streets doing foolish stuff, hanging out in his neighborhood where his father owned property on 99th, his grandmother owned property on 93rd, and he was from 97th Street, and his friends' parents owned property all up and down the blocks on every street, and we had backyards and cuts and all that as kids and as young adults when we did it too long. And then I'm gonna show you the difference about when we don't own nothing. Nobody lived nowhere around there. The one wide open field that we even had gates we could hop and access our family and friends' backyards. The police to put a cage around that. I'm never going to hang right there. And then, how do you get called out by somebody who do gangbang diss records? Shout out to the B-Bops. Do gangbang diss records to a certain group of people. Allegedly, people from that side of town, according to him, come and shoot him in the ass. And then, it's a cat used to walk around with their hood whacked out on his t-shirt. Do the records when nobody else in the world that's trying to be on any type of mainstream platform like he called himself trying to do is doing no dissing no hoods on records. He on record dissing they hood. They in turn come and shoot him in the ass, and he end up on the stand for the prosecution, giving testimony, talking about I ain't no rat. So you telling me what we started doing way back in the day with all the obstacles and challenges they had in this game, now in the new version they inserted cats that can be publicly, vocally out dissing enemies. Then enemies still taking a chance like, oh, he wanted. Like he signed up for this game of tag that we do. Okay. They come and get at you like, you know, like you asked for it. You could end up on a stand in a trial for shooting you, testifying on a behalf of the prosecution, and like Tip Cliffy Harris, you call yourself not a rat. So first of all, that's the type of person that's speaking your name and challenge you something. Somebody who just tried to go to a function a month or two ago, and got robbed and beat up for being a rat. In 1994, he got robbed for a burner by the homie. I watched him. He gave it to me. Only time I ever lied on this dude, I'm going to tell you. On my mama is in Beautiful World when I said, in the cut with the blue steel. On my mama, the only gun I ever seen him with was in 94, was a Tech. He tried to sell it to the homie to buy some diapers. He had his first baby. This is how long he been having kids. So, and then when the homie took his Tech, he got on. I guarantee you, whatever math that is, he got a child that age. On my mama. He might be on his way to being a great-grandparent. But when the cuz took the Tech and gave it to me, he got on. We ain't seen him again till like 94, 95. He popped up. He full-fledged, now said me see, what. Mind you, I'm already in retirement. I'm already a professional recorded artist. Oh, mama, I hadn't met Curtisha yet, but I had already been through the whole Death Row saga. So mind you, me and my generation started doing this like 92, 93. And then when he came back in 2004, I'm already inactive. Ain't no secret. Just in case, not in case, just for the feds and everybody paying attention. That's how long I've been inactive. Oh, my mama, Bobby. You dig a lot? Since then, y'all been seeing me in a rap genre that is based on the lifestyle that I had lived before, and this is what I did since. So anything before that, you know, so I don't know where the confusion come. So here it is. Cause like, we've been in the gym running full court basketball for 3 hours. We outside in our cars, leaving, going down the block. Now he in the gym by himself, making baskets, talking about can't nobody guard him. Like he popped up in 2004 trying to do what we did a long time ago on my mama. Like, and then he ain't even doing it. Like everybody I started doing this with ain't even around no more. The only one that's around, Cuz gave me paperwork on him. And then when he gave me the paperwork on Cuz, down the line, he ended up trying to politic on Cuz' behalf on the same paperwork, trying to be secretive about the fact that he gave it to me. Oh, my mama. So I like, ain't no smut on me. So I ain't worried about a cat exposing no smuts. He can say what he want to. This what I'm going to do. I'll be back. I'm going to be back in 10. That same 10 you took between... that same 10 you took between 94 and 2004, I would take that 10. I just see you at 18 at the hood day. You was copy please for me to talk to the nigga you gave me the paperwork on. Oh, my mama. Man, so you telling me whatever can happen with having fun, it could get cracking and whatever, because, you know, whatever happened, the police get involved and whoever you got into it with could end up on trial for it, first of all. And not only can they end up on trial, you will end up on the stand on behalf of the DA, let the DA question you on what, and you will give some details about what happened, and then say, I don't know if that is him or it's not him. I can't say if it's him or not. If you even want to try to do what you tried to act like you was trying to do, you could have said this. I got a good look at the shooter. That ain't him. I'm 100%, I'm 110% sure. Like, you supposed to want to get at them like they got at you. Like how you started it. You started it on wax. You thought there was somebody over there who was going to rap and diss you. You waiting on somebody diss the setback. They came and shot him in the ass. He got on the stand. And now he on the internet, social media, calling out for more beef. I'm not coming to go. First of all, I ain't never hung out nowhere without plenty burner access at my fingertip. I got a homie, Baby Jinx, who was doing it back when we was doing it, when Cuz doing the 10 when he had ranked off. Cuz been living in Arizona for like 10 years, square life, all that, whatever. He come to the hood for a funeral. Go to the hood after the funeral. I don't know if it's after or before. I think it's after the funeral. Because he like me, he don't know nothing about being around here without no gun. He posting up with his burner in that field with the new version with the gate around it that I was telling y'all about. Police swoop up, guess what? He go to jail. He ain't living no gangbang life, ain't did it for years, doing a whole nother state. Man, I got like 2-3 jobs, man, a couple careers, and a grandbaby, man. What is you talking about? No smut, though. I got all that and no smut. It's a cat I ain't never do nothing but help. Made him rap lyrics. Not make him, but motivate him, inspired him to say, my nigga Spider Loc made it, so he gave me a chance to put the hood in the song. You can hear him, France. He used to say his name and say, Spider Loc's protege. All you gotta do is go check the catalog. I ain't never did nothing but help him. Just as recently as my Cleopatra deal. Y'all can go see the date on that. He was texting me, congratulating me. A whole nother homie put his paperwork out to the public, told him that and all that. For some reason, he think it's me. Now he know it wasn't me, and he's still on the campaign to try to smut my name, but I'm smutless. You know, I don't do nothing but make music, go live, sell clothes, sell lashes, work at the docks. On my mama, it's simple with me. I used to gangbang a long time ago. Some homies write books. Shout out to Live from the Deuce, Big Kiko from Lil Mate. Some homies make music. We got a lot of homies that make music. We got homies working jobs. Shout out to my homie Baby Black. Do y'all know I literally have been active, raised young Crips that have grown up and retired they crippin' and been gone, who got no smut on their name and they reputable. They whole experience was started and completed before I called myself retired. And these are still solid niggas who ain't did half of what I did, and everything they did I know about. I showed them how to do it, told them how to do it. Baby Black, what up, cuz? I love you. When you talk to all the homies that I know, the homies that I talk to, that I'm in touch with, oh my mama, anybody from my generation don't know them. Niggas like Lil Black don't even know cuz. Niggas that's just coming home, finna come home from doing 25. Oh my mama. They don't even know cuz. Then the ones that do know him got some kind of idea. When his name do come up, they be like, cuz, you the one let cuz come back around. I'm like, me? How it's me? Nigga, I wasn't even active when cuz popped up. I seen it. I used to slide through. I seen it, but it wasn't on me to stop it. Y'all let cuz do that. Don't put that on me. On my mama. Lil Ant really turned me on to with cuz on the music, cuz cuz was playing that roll call. And when he's playing that roll call on his chirp phone, I heard my name, Baby Spider. Sounded hard. And then I'm like, who was that? He like, that's cuz. I'm like, tell cuz come to the studio on the set. Big dog, good looking. And then, so when he come to the thing, it is what it is. I knew something changed with him when he went from back then. If you go to the EC roll call, he say, Baby Spider, oh blah 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 blah, rapping about a nigga he really don't know. He really don't even know Baby Spider, oh blah 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 blah. He don't really know nothing about my crip, and he was gone that whole 10, right? But then, on my mama, the other song I just quoted, he said, my nigga Spider Loke made it. When he started seeing me from Baby Spider to Spider Loke in his own eyes, I knew he was caught up in the sauce. Like everybody that met me after I met Curtisha, he was gone. It's crazy. I told him he remind me of Judas, of Lucifer. His correction was, no, it's more like Judas. And you know what? I laughed and I couldn't believe it because it was like the two most hated, worst ones, disloyal people mentioned in the whole book. And when I called him the worst, people would say, he corrected me and went to the number 2 to make it better. And then he cried when I pointed it out. But the thing about it is, now that I think about it, he is more like Judas because at least Lucifer was able to get a third of the angels supposedly to ride with him. We affiliated with the deepest, one of the deepest, if not the deepest organizations in LA. And you can't get nobody to blow your whistle with you. Oh, my mama. That speak for itself. But, yeah, that's just to y'all who happen to be curious. Cause I'm talking about way back in like, I say cut from getting beat up from Big SPI. Even after the 2000s, 2010, cut get DP in the hood 3, 4 in the morning. It's him. He won't take his DP unless I'm there to watch his back. But then he come to the internet and talk about me however I'm just, all right, cut, can I get that same 10 you took between 94 and 2004? I'm going to take my 10 right now. Do you? I'm going to give them my grandkids and my jobs and my careers and my kids and all that right now. About mama. Just be careful, man. They passing out indictments and all that though for y'all active cats that's on the internet, especially how they want to act like you really doing so much. Go on to the pen, catch up, man. Get you some stripes, cause you don't get no. When you go post gentrification and start hanging out in front of property that you don't own, that's how you go from a young fool active that don't know no better to a bum, a wino, dopehead, druggie. That's who hangs in front of other people's property and smoke cigarettes and drink liquor all day and hang bums, bro. On my mama. Catch up, man. It's the future, Carol.
SPI exclusive. This is JP Banks Music. Black Box Productions.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the home, tank the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low 4, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q97, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bad, what up Big Drac? Gave them back they L cause you did that. Love my lokes even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych and Lil Black. EC.
SPI exclusive.
97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost a legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though, my hat off to Lil Owl. EC. EC.
Baymax Business.
EC. Big Spider and Lil Spider both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy son on the 7, that's Stay Pops. Me and mine never bowed down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd Neverary, only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit, came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. EC.
Black Box Production.
EC.
Oh, mama. It's another way for you to make sure I know, and anybody else that really know what's happening that's looking on my page, is another good way for y'all to let us know. You don't have a clue about who I am or what's going on out here. to come on my page when I post this picture right here that I just posted while I was playing EC. This how you can prove you're a cornball. You want to know you're a queerdo off top, that you a square from the middle of nowhere. I'm talking about they probably even got streets everywhere that you have not been affiliated with. I wasn't gonna say a square from Delaware, but I know somebody from Delaware gonna pop up talking about, man, you don't know about 323 Street Delaware, we whoop whoop. So I ain't gonna diss Delaware. That was just an old phrase. That kind of threw my little rhyme pattern off. I wouldn't have fell out that fast. But when I post this, and I use that, this is what I use that picture for, y'all. My caption said, EC streaming on all digital platforms right now. Tap in, Eastside. That was my post. I didn't say East Coast Crib, ooh, wah, wah. You got clowns that'll come on my page and try to really talk like it matter. First of all, you can't comment on my page unless you follow me. So I would imagine if you follow me, you have some type of idea of who I am, what I do, what I represent, what I know about it, and how official I am, and what type of simple mistakes or how I would never be backward to a certain degree. Not backward, period, but there's certain things you just can never. Nobody's perfect, but I mean, I just couldn't imagine you could be on my page, follow me, making comments, and take your time to tell me that that don't represent EC, that represent GD Pitchfork. And then it's one thing for somebody in another state who is more familiar with the GD situation and don't know about where I'm from. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, y'all kind of get a pass. But the thing about it, what happened was y'all came after a clown. This is the worst. This is the worst. The first person that commented to that effect came on there talking about SPR. That don't look like the way we throw up the E's. And every word he's spelling, that N with a C, he putting an E in front of it. Right off there, I know you ain't from the original 12. So I ain't dissing none of my EC homies from, and all the extension, as much love, but you just telling on yourself just by doing that so extra. Not that we don't do it, but I could just tell the way you type them little lines. And then what don't know, my response to him was, and there's no disrespect to him, this is how real I could keep it with him. I'm gonna just keep it a Google. I'm like, you must ain't been around long enough. You making it obvious by your comments, because I done spoke about it, not trying to prove that point before, but I just spoke it to y'all in general conversation, just speaking on what is and what was. I didn't I call it lazy. Like even like the track news. The track news used to throw up their tea like this for you people that want to tell me about the GD. So what to us is, you don't realize it, to y'all that's a pitchfork, okay? We got fingers too. We ain't copying y'all. And y'all copying y'all some cornballs, homie. We ain't copying nothing. To us, this was an E. To y'all, it's a pitchfork. Y'all was on some spiritual, other deep, we ain't got nothing to do with pitchforks and demons and all this. This was an E for the East side. To the OG homie, just how they used to throw it up. Just like y'all threw up y'all pitchfork, our G homie used to throw up the E like that, and they used to do it hard, bang it hard. Through the years, the track new G homies, they used to do it like this. That's a T. You see they T? Dyslexic. They T, bam. Art was R-E. Through the years, that turned into this, evolution. Just see how easy that can happen. Bam, bam. And the T is like that, bam. It's just a flyer way of doing everything. It's just the way it happens. So, pitchfork don't got nothing to do with what I have done, used to do, what I know about. Salute to the pitchforks. But I know what I'm doing when I do what I do. Like, y'all can't come correct. If you listen to 97 Ways, listen to the hook real good on this one right here. The hook say, you can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I'd have been a loc all my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
Oh yeah, yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loc all my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. Just say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me up back. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
On my mama, I had seen a headline some weeks ago saying Dr. Dre was getting the divorce and he didn't have no prenup. And I seen it, good looking Haitian queen. I'm like, to myself. I didn't even speak to y'all about it because that wasn't something I'm finna just, I clown Doja when he get served by a female. Cause he fall in a whole other category of why that's funny to me on my mama. But I ain't finna divorce, you without knowing the details. When you hear divorce, you immediately, if you're a man's man, you're gonna be fond of the man's side of the situation without knowing he's abusive or something weird he done did. If it's just divorce, amicable, if cheer for the man. It's just man, hip hop, black, whatever. It's Dr. Dre. Damn, no prenup. It's like dang. And then when they reported it, they was talking about how much he was worth and how much she was entitled to as far as half. I'm like, that just hurt for real for me and everywhere. I was like, got him. I'm like, ooh, man, good looking, marvelous. On my mama, all them the light ups. Y'all have no idea. I don't even know Dr. Dre. I'm just real with a regular. I'm going to keep it a Google when I'm screen. I'm going around now. And I seen that second report right there that I just showed y'all. Let me run it again in case y'all ain't see it. I'm like, ooh, hey, that's what I'm talking about. On my mama. Because I'm like, from my understanding, to go in Dre President Studio, anywhere, you got to sign a non-disclosure to even come and kick it with Cub. How many accounts do you hear people talking about what happened when they met Dre? Only people that say anything are very high profile people and they're very selective about what they share, and that's how it is. So I'm like, I don't understand. Dre, this ain't his first marriage. He done been through so much. I couldn't imagine how he let a woman get entangled into all that. It didn't make sense to me. So when I saw that was not true, I was like, salute. We didn't take that L on my mama. That would have been horrible to see Dre had to go out like that. On my mama, I did promise it was a Tuesday, right? It felt like Friday though. On my mama, TGIF. Thank God it's a Friday. Oh yeah, BS, where you at? My mama.
Marathon OG and the Russian cream. Whole team counting thousands, it was just a dream. Big blunts to the neck, get me high quick. In the trap, watching shotters on the fire stick. 4K, 60-something on the inside. Pastrami and chili on the French fries. Piecing up for the homies on the inside. Evil East side, in hood, could've been died. Liberated, cause the paid lawyer litigated. Mitigated, keep the cognac refrigerated. Getting faded in a 5-star, niggas hate it. Last time I demonstrated it was nickel plated. He ain't had no win against the 4 fin. Just went on one, and I'm down to go again. But then, I'd rather sip tequila. Kick my feet up, turn the beat up, never put my heat up on E.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up. Oh
Big
yeah.
hands on a baseball cap, I'm from the Mac. Styrofoam cup full of Remy Martin, all cognac, no chase. I used to duct tape the 38. Riders hanging out where it ain't safe on a Tuesday. Patron bottles, Magnum hollers, we get it in. Active like every day, not only on the weekend. Baby say she can't swim, just put your feet in. Take a shot of this tequila and stay away from the deep end. For death though, I'm too deep in. Mafia, on that BS, Blue Smurf and Baby Spotter. Gold rag around my neck or in my pocket, can't give it up. Blam on me in the function, wish I would put it up. Got me turned up, thinking about the old days. Homie and op, remember all my head up fast. But then, I'd rather chill and kick my feet up. Mafias and ECs, the real riders link up.
I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, I'm thinking it's a Friday, but it's really only Tuesday. Sipping tequila, kicking my feet up, turning my feet up. Oh yeah, banging me some OJs, thinking about the old days. Kicking my feet up just like a boss do. Yeah, I'm thinking it's Friday.
Who y'all got? On my mama, I'm not familiar with neither of their catalogs enough to really have a dog in the fight. To keep it a Google, I just thought the artwork was dope. And then I thought it was interesting when I just considered both artists from what I do know about them. I think that worldwide and overall, 2 Chainz might be considered the bigger artist. And when I look at these verses, I think the bases are about hits, not necessarily about the personal viewer who has more favorite records to you, because that's in a lot of verses of them. That's why I don't tap in on them as much, because it's so subjective up to who's watching it. And that's kind of makes it interesting too, because everybody gets to be the judge in their own right. I don't know if they have an official judge system, how they get down, because I haven't watched one yet. But I just thought this one was interesting. Y'all could leave y'all comments and say it's August 6th. You can say if you're going to watch it, if you're going to tap in, if you find it interesting, who you think going to win, why, who got the most records. I'm more familiar with records of Rick Ross that kind of like fit my template just based on the production he chooses, and his flow pattern is more similar to mine than what 2 Chainz would do. Not taking nothing from neither of them or saying nothing. I'm just 2 Chainz music, from what I've been familiar with, is more of on a turned up level than what I'm accustomed to just vibing to. The music that typically catches my ear, that draws me in, is a smoother tone of music. But I just found that interesting that they was gonna get down on my mama. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. It's one of them days. I appreciate y'all for being here with me as usual. I ain't trying to rush y'all up out of here, but then I don't want to hold y'all, act like it's a whole lot more going on than what's going on Goddery, my mama. It's a whole lot gonna be going on. We just trying to keep it a Google in the black box. I'm just Bay Machiavelli, a.k.a. VJ Keyway. Curtis Spider Look Williams, man. I'm that, I'm all that. You don't notice, I said everything but Baby Spider. I don't never push that. I'm from 1597 Google Gang. Oh, blah, 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 blah. If you don't leave me alone. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I found this crazy, though. Check this out. This was interesting.
Wait, I got a question
like
for you.
I don't even like Jay-Z.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
You bumping that pop?
I somewhat. I rock with it.
Yo, upper class. Yo, listen, bro.
I rock. Yo, bro, this is what you gotta understand.
I don't
This is what you gotta understand.
Bro, man.
Look, all right, look, see? Not because I'm from New York, I'm supposed to like everything New York.
No. It's
That's
not even
what made
about
me
that.
versatile. Huh?
It's not even about that.
What's about then?
That nigga makes good music.
All right, what's good music to you?
Listen, I listen to all genres, bro.
All right, who's better, 50 or Pop?
Pop Smoke.
Yo, you thought about that shit.
Nah.
I
told niggas I was replacing 50 in my top 5 for Pop Smoke.
Let me tell you what.
Oh, my mama, all my sons, I wish they would. Oh, God, to the day I died, you ask them, especially in public, on camera, for somebody else, who better, your daddy or so-and-so. Oh, my mama, I feel like that's like good looking, Jim. Oh, my mama, I feel like that's like the worst L cuz ever took, cuz like, your firstborn clone twin looker like with all the one that was in the Wankster video. On my mama, when you end up being the dude, although you might not resemble Danny Glover in the end of Color Purple far as wealth wise, but friends and loved one wise, everybody started with his gum, and you steady screaming to the world it's everybody's fault. Even the little dude in the Wankster video who loved you, worshipped you, he grew up to be a teenager that was no good too. You had to discard him. But I don't even think he was just trying to like on Kurt T-shit. I think Cub was really keeping it honest, because when the old boy said, you thought about that yep, he gave it a fair thought. He ran it through. He didn't just quick pop. He didn't say that. You know what I'm saying? He should have been saying my pops. Just imagine, instead of being able to say my pops, he's more motivated to say pop. And I believe he was being honest about it. Oh, blah. Because I think it's just like that's the way dude get out anyway. The reason he was more successful than the artist that he have surrounded himself with is because he was fortunate enough to benefit from an extremely more structured, successful, experienced management and business team. None of his artists that he associated himself with as far as CEO ever benefited from being handled hands-on by Interscope, Jimmy Iovine, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Chris Lighty, and the whole Violator all at once. And therefore, his lack of being better than those around him caused him to be more successful, but that does not in the meantime make him better, because now when you remove said support, you see he steady got to attach himself to everybody who get kind of hot. He trying to stand next to him. Even the dude that's been arrested already and found guilty of pedophilia and wears rainbow and jumps on records and says nothing but suck my, and then end up being a rat. You adopt him and all that on my mama. When you got an intelligent, bright, strong young man right here that look like you, that you supposed to feel natural about sharing with and leaving everything that you've built and established to, so therefore there can be some type of sacredness maintained if nature takes place the way it should and you leave this earth before him. You can have some type of trust and hope that some real appreciation for your legacy and what you have established can be maintained if you leave it in the hand of one that you created the way you do it. I don't know. I hope you understand. Don't nobody around you give a about you. Oh, mama. Can't no broad that know you got herpes a new broad. We already know your last little baby mama gave you herpes. Can't no new broad unless she got it too. Take you serious. We already know you said you're going to be single till you find the baddest on the planet. But you just grew up sexually confused because your mama was kissing all those women. We know that too. Oh, my mama, yo bad. Shout out to Keish, though, for having the courage to keep it a Google, and the class for not to be out here on a slander campaign against the biggest troll in the world. Oh, my mama, I got him, though. Don't miss this movie. I'm controlling the whole shit on this whole nigga head for all that trolling and whole shit.
My mom always says that I have an old soul, whatever that means. She says that while other kids worry about toys, I worry about helping those in need. I guess that's true, but I still love toys too. I think what makes me different from other kids is that I'm Riley and they're not. The end.
It's Nightwood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
I mean, we had a great time, but he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear.
Oh no, because I let her lick my ass, she thinks I'm gay.
That's the problem.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'll never do it
You
again.
say don't let anybody lick your ass.
No one like that. No one that'll go on television and say something crazy.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh no. Oh no.
When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. For death though, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on, getting my loc on.
Yeah, your unit used to be so exclusive, but it's over. Stay about the studio, it's useless. They say you gay, and yo excuses. Vivica used to do your booty hole abusive. Grew up confused, your mom's kissing a bitch. If what nobody paying attention, I've been listening, fifth. Explain how you manage such a feminine pitch. Dealing with them huge genital zits with that infinite itch. Buck Jenner got the whole inner city sick. Fuck nigga, all this time you been on Diddy dick, idiot. I know what a nigga witty with. And evidently y'all gorillas on some shitty shit. Keep it $1.50, still fuck with $1.50. Boy, that black eye looking worse than $1.50. I could give a fuck 50. Fuck 50, FDR fast lane, doing about $1.50.
When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. For death though, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on, getting my loc on.
Let me find out. Instead of putting your pickle in her pooter, you got sprung on her tongue, tickling your tutor. Click the computer, could this shit get any cuter? Cuz celebrate getting shot, the low kick it with the shooters. How the fuck is Buck fucking with the names? Other day seen him on the internet fucking with Sinead. No phonies, push the yayo in the kush, no Tony. Never throw the homie yayo in the bush, pure pussy boy. We all thought he was a pimp, cause he talk with a lisp and walk with a limp. Rest in peace to Chris Lighty. But one question, Curtis, when the fuck the gangsters ever start investigating murders? Feeling fruity? Miss Fox, bitch, shined your booty. Now you're popping champagne with 6'9" to Coochie. Don't miss this movie, I'm controlling the whole shit. On this whole nigga head for all that trolling and whole shit.
When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. For death though, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on, getting my loc on.
shout out right now to SPR in the streets, my niggas, Spot Low, y'all already know what it is. Schwarzenegger. Oh yeah, and don't forget to check my website out too. NipseyHustle.com.
Streets.net, what's happening, my nigga SPR? Gotta get back in and do it again, my nigga. You already know what it is.
Tupac of my generation, and Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we trying to solve involved?
Mathematical mode, marathoning, making moves taken. The heartbreaking news made major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, they confused. Waking up shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now stakes is huge. Snakes and fakes straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent visions gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generations, you never save me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides Christ? I couldn't view the slide twice, cause they crucified Christ.
out here in the A with it, fuck with my niggas. They do the Hitman West shit. I'm gonna be the spokesperson for this whole Hitman West shit. Y'all know what it is, my nigga. I'm the new voice of the West. A and B, Slauson Boys, all money in. And that's what it is. We representing this Hitman West, my nigga. We creating an outlet, connecting the dots. You know what it is. From LA to the A, all the way to NY.